Welcome back. Welcome back. It is Wednesday, hump day.
Yep, it's 10 o'clock and the street lights are on. And if you don't know where your kids are, well, kind of think about that.
And there's a beautiful, beautiful strawberry moon out there.
Yep. Hey, they might be
STL tonight.
They may be out looking at the strawberry moon.
They may be.
You never know.
Exactly. Because I don't know where the hell mine are at.
They're probably at their homes.
Who knows? Let's see. It's 10 o'clock here. 10, 11, 12. It's noon in China, so I don't know where they're at.
They're probably at work.
I guess it is. No, I think they're done with school. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't know where they're at.
They're a day ahead of us, right?
They're 14 hours ahead of us.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They explained this to me in school, like they did everybody else, why Europe is a day ahead than us. Or, there's so many hours. And it's kind of interesting. It's real simple, people. It's the way that they founded the land. Because you got to remember, they thought the earth was flat at one point.
Well, the world just has to go around and around and around.
Yeah. Yep. Then they realized I bet that was a huge debate back in whatever year that was, Christ time or something, The world's flat. No, it's round. There's probably a big debate about it.
I wonder if there was drinking going on and if they did shots and flipped a quarter to figure out who's right, who's wrong.
I think they've been drinking since the beginning of time, so.
Oh, I'm sure they have.
But I will tell you this, that I do know the reason why so many people drink beer is because in the United States, okay? I mean, it happens all over the world, especially Germany, but it killed whatever bacteria there was.
Mm-hmm.
So infections and stuff. So that's the reason why beer and then near beer and all that, and then root beer in the in the early 20s come out for kids,
Because it killed all the kids' viruses.
I'm assuming. Well, we know Robitussin did. I mean, shit.
Oh my goodness.
I was at Walgreens the other day, and I was walking down this aisle to go to somewhere, and I looked over, and there was a whole bunch of Robitussin. I just died laughing. It's like, they still make this shit?
They do.
And there are 50 different formulas?
And they do. Speaking of formulas, Robitussin, I need to look. Did Jimmy leave me a shot? He said he was going to leave me a shot from the afternoon show. I think I need a shot.
Yeah, did you find it?
No, I'll go look after the next break.
Yeah.
My head hurts.
Yeah, I did see him. I think he went down to the corner liquor store and he come back. Because I saw him walking back in. He had a bag. So yeah, I was like,
God, I love Jimmy.
He's
so funny.
Jimmy is Jimmy, man. He is interesting as fuck. He can come up with some funny stuff. About like that whole, every hand you've ever shook has had a dick in it. I've never heard that, and I said it to you on the afternoon show, and you're like, yeah, I've heard that a long time ago. What about it? And I was like, well, I don't feel special now. Like,
no.
But it is, think about it, if you think about it, it is true. That's how it works, people. Look at my phone to see what else is going on old social media.
Yeah, I got a busy schedule this weekend. I got my girl's birthday party on Friday night. We're going to the Hidden Gym. Ooh. And then I don't know what else we're doing after that. We'll be bouncing around St. Louis somewhere. And then meet my girl at the Foundry for Saturday lunch. Maybe bouncing over to Fast Eddie's. Then got a retirement party that evening. And then, I don't know, casino tomorrow. And Sunday is up in the air because I'm waiting to find out what's going on with my son and his family, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with my dad. And then I'm done. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's always something going on. I mean, I like how Leslie doesn't have a day book. It just happens.
It doesn't. But I do have 2 calendars, erasable calendars, sitting on my kitchen door, going out to my garage, and I have to, like, update it because it keeps me informed.
Yeah, I know somebody used to.
Because I put it on there more than I put it on my phone, so I'm like, oh, what do I got going on this week?
I know somebody used to have 2 calendars like that, and this was stuff that they had to go to and stuff that they were considering going to.
Oh, no, mine is this month and the next month, and then once this month's over, then I flip that month, erase it, and then put the next month. So I'm always 2 months.
Yeah, because you always got some shit going on. Like you're going out modeling, or you're flying across the country, or...
Yeah.
Somebody said the other day... Somebody said something the other day, and it was like, does Leslie collect Sky Miles, you know? And I was like, I don't know, but she probably fucking does. She probably racks up those rewards.
Yeah, I do.
Is there a particular airline that you like to fly with?
Well, we had this conversation, remember? Because you were like, was surprised when I flew first class for the first time.
Oh, yeah, we did talk
Remember?
about that. Yeah, I forgot.
Because normally I just fly Southwest.
Yeah.
Because I just use my points. And then I flew American, and then I flew first class, and I was like, ooh, I like this.
Nice.
But the only thing I really don't like about American is you can't really fly a lot of direct flights. Like, you always have to fly somewhere else and have a layover, and I'm not a big fan of layovers.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, I've flown United, I've flown Delta, I've flown American. But mostly I just usually fly Southwest because it's, like, straight shots.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't like some layovers isn't a big deal, but there is some where it's like, you have a 12-hour layover, and I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, and then you're trying to stay awake to make sure that, you know, when they're, like, wanting you to board, you know, you don't forget about it or be lost, or, you know.
Or make sure you're here because you're sitting at the bar.
Oh, I'm not going to say who it is, but got a guy from California. We'd fly out to an event, and if he had a layover, he didn't mind the layovers because he would go explore wherever it was and go to a bar. Well, there's been several times where he couldn't get back to the airport in time, you know. So, yeah. But on that note, who's the girl with the hot ass with the frequent flyer miles?
I don't know. Where is she?
I don't know. Where is she?
I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's Maybelline. But we'll be right back.
We'll be right back, guys.